Cue the music.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own.
We can't allow this, Deadpool.
I don't have time for your X-Men bull, Colossus.
Besides, nobody's getting hurt.
That guy was up there before we got here.
I love this movie. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be some kind of expert on this character, not by any stretch of the imagination, but in the past, anytime he's shown up in anything that I've watched or played, I have always enjoyed him as a character and thought he was fun.
Click, click.
No, that was my favorite gun.
So yeah, this is one I have been looking forward to. From the irreverent comedy to the perfect casting of Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool to holy crap guys, Colossus might actually do something for— oh, that looked like it hurt. In all honesty, I actually give this movie a lot of respect points because it not only gives Colossus a personality, but it kinda sorta does actually let him be important, so bravo, it only took 4 movies. But today is not about the big metal guy, but instead about the man in the red suit himself, Deadpool, who is a comic book character owned by Marvel, but his movie rights belong to Fox, so that's why we're seeing him with the X-Men instead of the Avengers. But studio pissing contests are lame and boring, so instead let's focus on the fact that this movie took 11 years to make and was a labor of love, so that means it gets to be nominated for Best Picture, right? Well, no, it's got some serious structural issues, and on whole, the movie's a little empty in terms of theme and stuff, but it's not trying to be any of that. This movie is simply trying to be a fun, rated R superhero movie with an anti-hero just going nuts and slaughtering some bad guys, and for that, it's perfect. Honestly, even if you're only slightly interested in this movie, consider it very strongly recommended because this movie is a lot of fun and you will not forget it anytime soon.
Exactly.
But also, I feel like in a lot of ways this movie could be rather important going forward. Important to Fox because after Fant Four Stick last summer, they really need a home run here. But important to filmmaking in general because if this movie is successful, and let's face it, this movie's gonna be fucking successful, less than a day out from its official release and it's already shattering February release records. And just like Star Wars proved that you can in fact still make $2 billion at the box office even if your movie's lead characters are played by a black guy and a lady, I feel like Deadpool is destined to become the new counter-argument to any studio executive that thinks that your movie must be PG-13 in order to be a big hit. Ahem. There is, of course, a time and a place for a movie to be PG-13, but there is also times and places that warrant an R rating, and in those cases, it's a good idea to go R. And if Deadpool helps other movies achieve that R rating they need in order to become the movie that they were meant to be, then in addition to being a ridiculously fun movie, Deadpool is a legitimately positive force of change in our universe.
I am very turned on right now.
As weird as that is to say. And if nothing else, Deadpool will have more of a lasting effect than the other movie I saw today, Zoolander 2, which I'm not even gonna bother to get my hands on trailer footage for because 1, this movie disappointed me when it no longer called itself Two-Lander. Come on, that was such a good name. And you know, it also kind of let me down because after the 3-minute mark in the movie, I kind of stopped laughing. Now, I laughed a lot in that first 3 minutes. I laughed my ass off. But that's not enough. You need to have more than 3 minutes of laughs in your 2-ish hour long comedy. Like, I just saw this movie a few hours ago, and I'm already having trouble remembering anything about it to even mention here beyond the fact that I stopped laughing after the 3-minute mark. I'll see you guys next time.